Hey Virgo, welcome, welcome. This is your read. So let's go ahead and jump in with these oracle cards. We're going to see what the universe has to say to you today. See if we're going to be talking about maybe a new job, some money coming your way. Maybe we're finding a new love in our life. Ooh, what do we have here? So we have mending. So mending usually speaks of the need to mend a relationship. We're going through a rough time with someone. I do have co-create as well, which speaks of working on a project with somebody. I have happy, flexible, which is sort of the need to go with the flow as well. And unfinished symphony, something that you're working on or working towards. I feel like the cards are encouraging you to maybe invite somebody into your journey, to maybe help to mend fences or mend a relationship. I do have here and now as well, which encourages you to live in the here and now, not maybe dwell in the past or worry about the future, but just enjoy life for what it is right now. I have come to the edge, which also speaks of taking a leap of faith, a higher power, which can represent sort of trusting in the universe or in a higher power, that everything happens for a reason. I do have imagine, which speaks of a need to sort of imagine your future, what you want it to look like, paint a clear picture in your mind so that you can then manifest it in real life. And yin, which speaks to the need to let things come your way, not try and force things to happen. I feel like it definitely ties into this higher power and trusting that when timing is right, all the pieces will fall into place. But I feel like mending this relationship that we're going to be talking about is going to be a big part of bringing that future to fruition for you. I do have the Eight of Cups, which speaks to a bright new journey forward, leaving the past behind. I feel like it's speaking to whatever you were arguing about with this person, whatever issues there were in the past, being able to let them go and move forward. The Five of Swords represents selfish or short-won victories. So I feel like part of the conflict was someone felt like someone else was maybe being selfish. It might even tie into this co-create, this thing that you were trying to do together, this thing that you're trying to build. I do have the Page of Wands, which represents good news on the way, and the Knight of Pentacles, which represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. I feel like they tie into that yin card, and definitely allowing the universe to bring it to you, having that trust that everything happens for a reason and within its own time. The Ten of Pentacles speaks of wealth. So I feel like this is what's coming your way. I feel it might have to do with this project as well. I have the Ace of Cups, which represents new beginnings, and Cups tends to speak to emotions. I feel like it has to do with this mending. I feel deeply like it has to do with this mending. I have the Five of Pentacles, which represents going through a rough time financially, and the Ten of Wands, which speaks of feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. I do have the Knight of Wands, which can speak to moving, like physically moving. I feel in this read, he speaks to moving on and moving forward. Again, leaving the past behind. The Nine of Cups is all about abundance, and Cups, again, is emotion. So it's all about that emotional abundance. I feel like you're going to get it from mending this relationship with this co-create. What is this? So Knight of Cups. Oh, Ace of Wands. So is this a new... Ooh, you know what? I almost wonder if this money coming your way isn't going to allow you to start a business venture with this person. The Ace of Wands represents new beginnings as well, but it can speak to a new business venture. And it would definitely tie into the co-create and creating something with this person that you're trying to mend a relationship with. Maybe it's something you guys have both tried to do in the past. Maybe that's where this Five of Swords is coming from, and somebody felt like somebody was sort of not doing their part or trying to take more than what they thought was fair. And so it kind of got left as an unfinished symphony. But I feel like there's money coming that's going to allow mending, and another try of this as well. The Eight of Swords represents feeling trapped or stuck in negative emotions, thoughts, so much so that you have trouble finding clarity. I feel like it speaks to where you're at, maybe the hard feelings and having trouble sort of being the one to extend the olive branch. But the Two of Pentacles represents balance. I feel like there is a need for balance in this relationship. I feel like it's going to play a vital role in building a future. And I feel like, I just do feel like it's some kind of a business and is building a future for both of you. Something that both of you can feel passionate about and enjoy. That's where this happy card is going to come from. It's where this imagine card kicks in. It's something the two of you can bond over and build together. I have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents truth, honesty, and integrity. I feel like she's speaking the need to step forward with these qualities and to show them. I feel like when you show them, the other person will show them back, and it will be a good foundation to go forward. The Knight of Cups represents an emotional victory. So there is definitely a need for change here. There is a need to step up, to reach out to this person. I feel like there's an opportunity to build this new business, to co-create, to move forward, to find success with both of you. The Three of Swords represents separation. So it doesn't just speak to heartbreak, to a relationship coming to an end. It can speak to being estranged from someone or being separated from someone, but with the possibility of reconciliation. I feel like that's definitely what the card is talking about in this read. It is time to come back together. It's time to heal. It's time to mend these fences. The Nine of Wands represents a journey over time. So I feel like this is a long time coming. So I don't know if this shit happened a long time ago and you guys have been separated for quite a while, but it feels like this is needed to happen for a long time. This fence needed to be mended. The Star card to me represents hope and clarity. I feel like the clarity is going to come from reaching out, from being open, from being honest from both sides. The Four of Wands speaks of setting down a solid foundation for a happy home life. And you know what? I feel like it's emotional, but I feel like it's also with this Ace of Wands in this new business as well. The Three of Pentacles represents starting to see the fruits of your labor. I feel like it speaks to this money too. This money is going to give you the opportunity to come back together, to build on this business, to finish this symphony, to come back and build this future together. I have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords can represent feeling deadlocked, having trouble making a decision, coming to agreement. I feel like these swords, they are each of you. And so you guys are just butting heads. I feel like for a long time with this Nine of Wands, nobody has been willing to give. And that's what that flexible card is speaking to. And the Devil card is speaking to the destructive force that it has had and will continue to have in your life if you carry on this way. I have this King of Wands over here. He speaks of passion, ambition, and drive. But he looks so pissed off. And that's what I feel coming from this card. I feel resentful. And I feel like it's on both ends. And I feel like it's gotten worse over time. There is a need to bury this hatchet, to get rid of these hard feelings. That is where both of you are going to find success for the future. Not just one of you. This is going to benefit both of you in the long run to heal this. The Six of Wands speaks to triumph over obstacles. And the obstacle in this card that I see and that has been reiterated this whole read is the money of this relationship. This argument that's been going on, this separation, this needs to get fixed. I have the Three of Wands, which speaks to overcoming obstacles while still working towards your goal. So you guys definitely still have this goal in mind. I feel like both of you still have this unfinished symphony, this imagine, this future that you want. But you need to come together to be able to build it. I have the Hermit card, which represents introspection and taking time for reflection. I feel like it's encouraging you to do so, to be able to find some clarity in how to approach this person and how to come forward and what you're willing to do to make it work. The Queen of Cups to me is symbolic of this read. Cups is all about emotion. So she's the queen of emotion. I feel like she's positively aspected here. And what you're going to get by making that positive movement forward, you're going to get that healing. You're going to get that. I feel like it's love, because I feel like you guys have a deeper connection than this just being like a random business partner. I feel like there's a personal connection here as well, whether it's family or friends. I feel like you're going to be able to get that connection back through the healing. You're going to be able to find success together and find happiness together. But definitely the most important factor here is to be able to set this shit aside, let it go and move forward. That is what tarot is saying to me today. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please do let me know, because I love hearing from you guys. And feel free to like or subscribe. Alrighty guys, take care.